Hello, people. This is my book report slash book review of the book Wonder. Now, the book Wonder is a book about August Pullman and going through his kind of like new start to the new school year at his new school. Now, at this new school, he makes some friends, Jack Will, on the first day, actually. No, actually, before the first day, he goes on a tour of the school. And Jack Will, and uh, Julius Jack, Will, and Julius take him on a tour. There was another kid, Charlotte. Charlotte, that's her name. They all take him on a tour. They're all pretty nice. Julius is a little mean to August because August has facial deformities. Now, Julius makes slight jokes about this, like asking him, "Hey, we're in fire. What's wrong with your face?" Stuff like that, and it kind of gets to August because Julius is basically mocking him. Jack Pullman. Jack, Will, and Charlotte are nicer to him. Charlotte showed them around. Jack, good friend. Anyways, sorry the story. Wait, no, a little bit about the author. Her name is R.J. Palco, and for more than 20 years she was the educational director. Then she decided to make a novel called Wonder. Now here's my copy of Wonder. I got it from my teacher, Miss Harbin. Hey, Miss Harbin, I know you're going to be watching this. And it's a New York bestseller and stuff. So yeah, really good one. I got it from her library. I'm basically loaning it. This one actually, fun fact, has a extra chapter in it. It's the Julian chapter. Normally in the normal book, there's other chapters. The Julian chapter than this one. So pretty nice. Anyways, she makes the book Wonder and stuff all about that. And some of her other works include spin-offs of Wonder, like Friends and Me. There was a We're All Wonder. She makes another book. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but I'll include that on the screen and editing and stuff, like a little text bar. Sorry about that. So So the book revolves about August Pullman. On the first week of school, he meets this girl named Summer. Summer is really nice. She's one of the main characters. She's one of August's best friends besides Jack. And she lets him sit with him at lunch. She sits with him at lunch and stuff, all that good stuff. They become really close. About at Halloween time, he's talking to some of his other friends and they're making fun of August. August was going to wear a Boba Fett costume for Halloween and stuff, and then at the last second decided to change his costume. Now, Jack Will did not know about this, so when Jack Will and his friends were mocking August, they did not know he was sitting right next to them. And so this hurts August. He runs to the bathroom, and then for about a month or two ish, he ignores Jack, like barely talks to him, doesn't want to hang out with him. And he hanged out with Summer a lot. Then they had this history museum, and they dress up as mummies. And Jack talks to Summer, and Summer explains to Jack. She gives him one hint. It's Bloody Scream, I believe. It's either Bloody Scream or Bloody Ghost, one of the two. And because that's the costume that August wore. And so that kind of adds the main conflict. Julian is still mocking him. And then a little bit farther down the story, Julian and them start exchanging notes. Julian exchanges rude notes like, if I looked like you, I'd off myself. Stuff like that, like really vulgar stuff I should not get into. And August and Jack just sends them back funny notes, like they create this fictional character, and it's like, oh, Julian, I want to get with you so bad, and then it's the minus XOXO, the fictional character. I think her name is like Bertha or something. Yeah. But anyways, they do that, and Julian gets caught and stuff. I'll talk about that later. So I would recommend this book to people like stories about middle school, inspirational stories about main character overcoming a bully, those types of stories. It's a really good story. And I'll get into that a little bit later, but I got one more thing to share about this fascinating book called Wonder. So, at the later end of the school year, August Pullman he goes to the summer thing with, not summer thing, this camp thing with Jack. It's a school trip, and Jack has to go to the bathroom, so they walk into the forest instead of going to porta potties, because the porta potties were full, there was a long line, and they decide to go in the woods, and then they find a group of bullies, and the group of bullies they go to a different school, they're 7th graders, and they start having a fight. Now, August and Jack were about to lose the fight, and about to get obliterated, about to get beaten up, and a few of the guys that didn't bully August, but they weren't nice to him, if that makes sense, they come out and they save August and Jack, and they're all buddy-buddy now. And Julian, if you read his extra chapter, during this, he was actually suspended for the notes and stuff, so he didn't go with that. And then after this, everybody's mean to Julian. And Julian was always like the popular guy. He's a big hot shot. And basically, they start ignoring him and treating him how he treated August. And so and then at the end of the story, they have this big 5th grade celebration, and then August, he gets the best award, like, it was best student of the year award, everyone's clapping, everything's coming up August, and then his mom, at the end of the story, they're talking while leaving, and his mom looks down at him and said, "You're a real wonder, August," and that's the end of the main story. And then there's a few extra chapters, there's a few kind of spin-off books, it's really great, whole thing. Now, one of the reasons why I would recommend it personally is it's really good inspirational story. It's really just drives it in there. It's really good inspirational story. It's also a really good middle school story about like I was a new kid in 5th grade as well. And it kind of, of course, I did not face the same challenges, but still, I was like an outcast for a little while. And then I found my voice, found my friends, and they helped me overcome stuff. I really would not have probably be still going to my current school if it wasn't for them. And it really just kind of hits home. It's a really good story. First time I read the story was in 3rd or 4th grade. I've loved it ever since then. It's been a really good book. There's also a movie about the book. It does follow the same basic thing. Of course, it's a movie, so they did have to change some things, but besides a few like little nitwits, it's almost the same thing. Okay. Really good story. I would really recommend it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of my book review. I believe I went over all the requirements, all the check marks to make this a good assignment. Also a good YouTube video. First video, please like and subscribe. I might come out with gaming videos in the future. Might do some more school projects. I don't know. So yeah, let me just go over this real quick. Yep, I think that's everything. So bye. Adios. Mi amigo.